That baby just had fucking kitties. Yeah, that's a mama. I just hear him crying like all day. I haven't seen one yet.
It's not yours, is it?
But they're here.
What went through your head when he was getting chased by the cops?
Thank God I'm here shooting this. Like, god dang.
So I'm off to meet FatBabyVHS for the first time.
Hey, what are you trying to get at? Or what is
your
story here?
I see the JR. I find that even though I haven't spent that much time with JR yet, like we haven't really like met. The next few weeks I plan on spending some more time with him, but I see like a kindred spirit in him as an artist in some ways. Honestly, yeah.
Well,
and that kind of brought. It's like someone. What happens to a person when they have the talent and they have this group of people around them that are like pushing him forwards to be successful, but he won't put in the effort? Fat Baby is one of the second documentarians of the JR Willaims story, the crap artist story.
He keeps introducing all these new people. Like, it's like, I thought this shit was over, dude. And like, and then Clay came in, and it's like, now you're here, and I thought this shit was just like, I don't know what you're trying to make out of it, but...
So this is like an integral part of my second round of interview process, is to go back and talk to all the people that have worked on this documentary before me, because like I've said before, I was given 3 years worth of footage to go through, and I had to like shift through all that and find the gems that I'm creating into this 7-episode series. And Fat Baby he's a huge part of that. He's a huge part of that. A lot of the footage is his. He was there. He was conducting some of the primary interviews that are being used in the doc, and really captured a lot of the story as it was happening.
Is it your first project?
I mean, it's my first like big documentary project, I'd say.
Well, you learn to not tap on the glass. You let things play their course. And I'll tell you, that day, it ended way better than it should have and could have went.
And I wasn't there for any of that, so I really want another first-hand account telling me, like, what did it feel like filming JR during the second show?
The arrest. Why didn't I tell...
Yeah, well, why didn't you, like, just let him get arrested, you know? You knew he had a show that next day. Why did you just let that shit happen? And, how is that process? Like, how is it, like, working with JR?
Being, like, in the water with just completely exhausted, treading water to keep your head above water, no land in sight, that's, like, his creative process.
And why did you give up on the project?
I left the project because JR's impossible to work with. And there's nothing there. There's no end to what there isn't a start to.
And are you okay with me trying to finish it?
I don't know what you're trying to make out of it, but at the end of the day, I think at its core, what my footage was just a character study on a shit shoveler or a crap artist,
right,
whatever you want to call him. I mean...
What was the movie we watched last night?
Last night we watched Why Don't You Play in Hell, and that is the best movie you ever seen.